Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Ernesto Salguero. I belong to the seventh semester of bachelor's degree in English teaching from the UNAT. And this video refers to the development of the task 1 from the activity guide of the course Translation Techniques. So basically what we are going to cover today in this video is related to translation and interpretation, their meanings and similarities with their differences, and how they interact with each other, and what we are talking about when we refer to each other here. So firstly, the meaning of the two is basically the same in the way that we are talking about transformation. Which transformation? We are transforming the message from one language into another language. That's it. Pretty much that's it. But when we dive into the concept, we take into account different perspectives and outlooks that are referred or related to this topic, and the transformation that we are talking about today goes beyond just the language itself, like grammarly, semantically, textually, and all those perks. Here we are talking about cultural and social meaning, because one message said in one way in one culture is not the same said even in the same language in other culture, copying the same words. It's not like that. We need to take into account that translation and interpretation, the main similarity between the two activities, the two disciplines, is that the translator has to take into account all the social and cultural features that come with the message and the cultural background of the person that is speaking first and the person who is receiving the message and responding back. When we are creating this connection between two people, two or more people that talk several languages, we have to be aware of the cultural, the social aspects of the people that are involved, because if we don't take into account this, there could be some misunderstandings, there could be even some disrespectful moments, and there could be even some disinformations along the way. So the similarity is basic. It's just take into account cultural and social differences and transmit the message, trying to keep the concept or trying to keep the idea, the main idea, intention of the message intact. Intact, and transmit that idea into the next person that needs to receive this message integral. Okay, that will be it in the term of similarities. When we go to differences, translation refers to the written part of this activity and interpretation refers to the oral part of this activity. Translation could be from documents, text, um, migration documents, different types of written content. And when we talk about interpretation, we are talking about oral performance. We are talking about how a person is going to talk, and there's going to be an interpreter who's going to be the translator, and this person will transmit the message simultaneously or consecutively, and keep the message, the main idea, in a neutral form, leaving behind emotional or cultural like barriers that could be found into this activity, and just keeping the important and main idea that is needed to be transmitted orally. When it's simultaneous, it needs to be done within a range of 20 minutes, and when it's consecutive, it could take longer. So the differences between these two, it refers to the form of the message. oral or written. And the similarities that comes that we need to take into account the cultural and social background of the person that is talking, that is giving, reading or orally the message, and keep the message the most neutral form possible, to not involve or to not omit unnecessary details or necessary details. That will be my presentation for today. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.